Hi Taurus, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your love reading for February 18th to the 28th. I would have done yours first. I actually picked the Fountain Tarot for you guys, but I didn't do it first because I didn't want to bombard everybody with Taurus videos. At one point you have 2 videos in a row, so I felt kind of very, what's the word? Conspicuous? Very, I don't know. Anyways, it didn't feel right, so I just wanted to kind of camouflage it with videos and buffer it with videos in between, okay? The reason I picked Fountain Tarot is because your energy's been great for the daily readings. I never get drained. I never feel tired. I, in fact, feel fantastic. My energy's up. I feel great. Your energy's amazing. When I do other signs, I do get drained. You know, sometimes after I do 12 signs, I have to like go sleep for 2 days and recover. So, that being said, I wanted to get into the feelings and emotions, so I finally decided, okay, fine. I used this once before, but we're going to use this on purpose just to get into our feelings with the Taurus read here. So I picked the Fountain Tarot, thinking of you guys. Also, we're going to use the Gateway Oracle cards, as usual. I think it's all around a great read. And the Wisdom of the Oracle cards from Collette Baron-Reid, because I'm going to read the relationship message. And of course, this is love and romance. I'm going to pick these 2 as well. The Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue and Whispers of Love from Angela Hartfield. So let's see what we get and let's get into it. This is for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 18th to the 28th, please. 28th, please. This is for love and romance. So can we please get a positive read for those Taurians who are trying to manifest in their love life? What's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 18th? February 18th to the 28th. We're going to pull a Celtic Cross. Can you please get a Celtic Cross for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 18th to the 28th, please. And that's it. Ace of Swords. I did try, I'm just going to tell you right now, there was a quick shuffle, but I already did shuffle for you. I did a pre-shuffle already for you guys, okay? I swear. And here's Ace of Swords. That's the situation. On the bottom, 8 of Coins. We get that a lot for Taurus. Okay, there's that Tower again. Challenge. Conscious. 3 of Cups. Great. Subconscious, the King of Swords. We always see that King of Swords, don't we? Why do these King of Swords always cause trouble? Fountain, the recent past. The Empress in the recent future. Yes, Taurus. You right now. King of Coins. Is that not you? It rules. King of Coins is ruled over by Taurus. Alright? Alright. Around you. Leaving a sad situation. Hopes and fears. 5 of Coins. There's that 5 of Coins, but it's only in the hopes and fears, so who cares? Outcome. Knight of Cups. Alright. And 3 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. The situation. Ace of Swords. Leading to the Tower. The challenge is the Tower here. Is there any other major arcana? Okay. We got 2 major, 3. Okay. This Fountain card, this is a special card representing the ether, that the Fountain Tarot created, okay? I don't know if it's representing enlightenment or the Akashic Records or whatnot. I'm going to have to read it from the Fountain deck because I still don't know. I've read it like 3 times and it's not... It's like something they made up, I think, but I'll read it to you. We'll figure it out, okay? So we got Ace of Swords in the situation. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're dealing with because its swords are ruled by air signs, okay? This Ace of Swords is about speaking your truth. Victory and clarity, having clarity of thought, seeing clearly, speaking truthfully, speaking your mind, letting people know how you feel, and being victorious. A little bit of aggression here with the Ace of Swords as well, because this Ace of Swords cuts away everything that no longer serves you. So meaning, you've been cutting off somebody. You have cut off somebody. And there's a warning with the two sides of the blade being sharp and not to go too overboard with the aggression. with your words, with your intent, okay? But still, Ace of Swords is a wonderful beginning, an opportunity where you're going to be speaking your truth and letting somebody know, okay? And cutting them off because it's been not serving in your best interest, whatever they've been up to. Then you got the Tower, or someone doing this to you, or someone doing this to you, okay? Now, the Tower is it's a fate card. It's got a tone of danger with the Tower. Tower is just the breaking down of something as you know it, okay? I've said it before in your daily reads. It can be anything from a shit fit, meltdown, fight, blowout, fight, breakup, door slammed, walking out, screeching off. You know what I mean? That kind of a thing, all the way to finding out something that just like totally destroys the way you thought about somebody. Okay? So Tower is just speaking to the crumbling down of something as you know it. Okay? Could be your home, could be your relationship, could be how you thought about somebody, what you thought they were like. Okay? And it comes crumbling down. It's a fate card. It's going to have a major influence for the 15th to the 28th. But we've already been seeing that, haven't we, Taurus? Whether you're like all the different types of Taurus reads we've been getting, that Tower is there for everybody. Okay? That's a challenge. All right. Consciously, we've got 3 of Cups. In your mind, you're happy. You're celebrating. 3 of Cups is a social card. You found your tribe, or you got your community, or you got your social scene that supports you, or it's speaking to reunions, okay? You feel like these are the good times when you're toasting and you're having a great time, like the good old days, going out when you're younger or going out when you're single and having fun and cocktails with your girlfriends. 3 of Cups is all that good social energy and speaks to reunions as well. It's a celebratory kind of theme to the 3 of Cups. There's a feeling of celebration, okay, and social activities with the 3 of Cups. That's consciously on the mind. And subconscious, we got King of Swords. This is your hidden feelings, how you're feeling. Okay, so very well this Ace of Swords could be you, okay? You doing this to people, cutting them off if it doesn't serve in your best interest and speaking your truth. Because the King of Swords is popping up in your subconscious here in your hidden feelings. Now, as a person, this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. As the energy of the King of Swords, he's got that Ace of Swords in his hand, that sword of truth, victory, and clarity. This is where someone is able to act based on fairness, logic, and reason. Okay, the King of Swords, because they've mastered the swords. If it's not representing an actual air sign person, you know, with status, like we're talking IT, engineer, someone analytical thinker, that type of a person, okay? If it's not representing a person like that in your life, this is your hidden feelings, your subconscious. I feel like this is about you feeling happy that you found support, feeling social, feeling, you know, cheerful, in a happy kind of social reunion energy, thinking about that, and the subconscious feeling confident in your ability to speak your mind, be victorious, stand in your truth, and be fair and logical and reasonable with the way you deal with things and not letting emotions get in the way. Because you see this Tower is in the crowning you with the King of Swords. It's the challenge. Both of these cards want this Tower moment. Or it could very well be this Tower moment is fate, right? It's a fate card. It's here. And you're still, look at how your mind frame is at. It's chill, it's happy, it's celebrating. Why? Well, because you got your truth on your side, okay? You're standing in your truth, and you're empowered by it. Logic, reason, cool head. So while shit's burning down or, you know, things are supposed to crumble, you could very well be doing this. Or you are challenged, your challenge is to now do away with this Tower moment, to overcome this Tower moment. Now, this Tower energy has been around you for a few days now. But you're standing in your truth and you're going to be victorious, okay? Now, how does this relate to love and romance? Could be an air sign, okay? That's been causing you trouble from your past. Very well be, okay? In the recent past, you got the Fountain. Now I'm going to have to bust out the Fountain card. It speaks to ether and all this stuff. I don't quite know what it's talking about. That's not a card you find in the other tarot decks, okay? It's not like the Fool card or something, because they've got that already in here. Let me look up the Fountain. The Empress, the Magician, hide the Fool. Okay, so can we get the Fountain? Where's the Fountain? Number 2. Okay, the Fountain card. In the recent past, it's a major arcana, I'm guessing. Well, it's not a major arcana. It's not. It's something they made. Major arcana starts with 0 with the Fool card. So here, they placed this card before the Fool card. Our interconnectedness on this planet has never been more clear. Technology has given us near limitless access to knowledge, more than we could possibly comprehend. It has illuminated the interweaving and singular consciousness that sages, witches, and shamans have embodied for thousands of years. The Fountain card is this eternal context beyond human experience in which anything and everything can happen. Though tarot could not have anticipated this burgeoning connection and awareness, it now begs for its expression. The Fountain card represents this expression. Like the Fool, it exists outside of the 21 cards of the major arcana, beyond the cycles of the earthly world. It reflects both solitary experience and timeless unity. It is the ether in which we navigate our imperfect lives and the substance of life itself. Okay, well, whatever. It's the ether. That's what they're saying. It's the ether. Your solitary experience and our interconnected experience. It's got this kind of feeling of, you know, being the truth, okay? To our natural state of being. Our interconnectedness. However you want to take that. Okay, well, that's what we get when we use Fountain. So that's there, okay? If it resonates for you, great. If not, I don't like it when they make up stuff like that and they try to put 7 million different things in the pot. It's confusing to me. Like, okay, for example, it's saying the ether, it's saying it's the shamans and the wisdom of the, like, and then it's the solitary experience and the, so it's experiences, or is it what, spirituality, or is it like everybody's interconnectedness? I don't fucking know what that means. So let's move on. Okay, Empress. The Empress card is all about fertility, creativity, and beauty. She's ruled over by Venus. That's Taurus. There's you, Taurus. There's you, Taurus. Okay? So in the recent future, you're stepping into this beautiful Empress energy of being abundant, successful, attractive, fertile, goddess Venus. Okay, that's what Taurus is known for. Goddess of beauty, love, home, all those good things. And the Empress is all about creation and creating and creativity. It could be relating to creative things like the arts. It could relate to giving birth to new projects or giving birth to a human being. The Empress is all about fertility, creating, creativity, and creation, abundance, success. So fantastic cards coming into the future. You right now, King of Pentacles. Living large, having an abundant life, taking care of people, having deep roots, having responsibilities. These are both kings here at the bottom. This is major energy of mastering both your intellect and the material world here. Whatever it is that's going on, or, you know, Taurus. These are such powerful cards to get. The King of Swords in your subconscious, saying that you're coming at things now with logic and reason. Look at both of your swords of truth aimed at the Tower moment. The interconnectedness of everything, the ether, everybody's experience, solitary experience. Seems like this kind of, you know, let's just say the connection of everyone, the the true nature of the mind, nature of reality, whatever you want to call it, okay? The ether, that's what they're saying. In the recent future, the Empress. There seems to be some magical element too to the fountain. Some spirituality element there. So it's going into the Empress, into the King of Coins. Now, how does this relate to love and romance? Well, Empress says you're ready for love. You get 5 of Coins around you, in the recent past. Look where 5 of Coins is now. It's in your hopes and fears. You don't even have to pay attention to that. Who cares? That's just your hopes and fears. Of course, you're afraid of this card being an influence, but it's not anymore. Look at your past and your future now. Look at your cups spilling over. So happy. Your challenge here is the Tower. The breaking down of something, it feels like, that no longer serves you. You finally have the power, and you're using your logic, and you're putting your mind to finally addressing what needs to be addressed. That's been holding you back. And then you got the King of Pentacles here in the you right now. The King. Doing well, sitting on his throne. Taking care of the kingdom. In love and romance, this is speaking to someone who needs somebody who fits into their kingdom. Now, around you, this could be somebody around you, or this could be the energy you're surrounded by. The 6 of Swords is leaving a sad situation. The swords are here, leaving, going across the water to the land on the horizon to start fresh, to start over. Either someone is leaving you, or you are leaving someone. Okay. Could be that whatever you're going to do here with the Ace of Swords, speaking up, speaking your mind, you're ready to let go. This is my truth, and I'm going to do this, and this is how I feel, and it's my life. And the challenge here is that it's going to be a shitstorm with the Tower card. People are going to be upset. You're going to get, attacked. Not physically, I'm just saying, like, people are going to show that they're upset with you. It's going to cause problems. It's going to break down some part or aspect or everything in your life as you know it. Okay, something along those lines. Could be that dramatic. But look at you, cool as a cucumber here at the foundation. King of Swords, standing in your truth. This is the sword of truth, victory, clarity. I'm using logic and reason here. I have to do what's best for my life. Consciously. Reunions. Nostalgia, feelings of, childhood memories, happiness, celebration. The Empress is a Taurus. The King of Pentacles is a Taurus. So going into the future, you got the Empress and the King of Pentacles card. Could speak to as well, like childbirth, maybe even. But generally it's speaking to, whereas before you got 5 of Pentacles, this is about being ready for love and open and receptive and fertile, okay? Goddess Venus. It's a beautiful card. I always think it's fantastic that Taurus rules over the Empress. Okay. I'm going to pull Oracle cards because I still don't quite understand how this is fitting. Feels like these are 2 different people. Maybe not, okay? Maybe not. Or maybe ready to manifest, and then you've mastered the Pentacles, the material world here. And you're established. But this is kind of the energy of a married person here, okay? A parent, a father figure type. Okay, so then you got in the around you 6 of Swords, leaving a sad situation. Obviously, it's straightforward. 5 of Coins, hopes and fears, just lack of faith, lack of trust in relationships. You're afraid that there's going to be a lack of faith or a lack of trust, okay? This is when you don't have faith and trust in, whether it be the institution of love. And I showed you before, and I've explained this. This is the card of, this is the church. There's 2 people outside. They're rebels. They're either rebels or they're outside because they don't have faith in the church. Some people will say they're so blind they don't see, like they're so, lack of faith. They don't see the support there. But again, everybody's got different feelings about major institutions like the church or law or whatever. It's not a positive place for everybody, right? So these two people are outside on purpose. So your hopes and fears could be being left out in the cold. This is the card of being left out in the cold. Now, on a more positive note, it's that rebellious kind of thing of being an outsider on purpose because you're not down with what it stands for. But again, this is your hopes and fears, so you don't have to pay too much attention to that. It just gives us some insight. In the outcome, you got Knight of Cups. This is a very romantic card. This is a daydreaming, you know, Leo DiCaprio, romance movies, notebook kind of energy, okay? This is somebody who's ready to give their cup to somebody. They're ready to fall in love. Either that or they are in love. And it looks like it's a reunion with someone from your past. Exciting. Interesting. Just got interesting. Okay, I was waiting to get to that Knight of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If not, just speaks to the outcome. Either someone who's that romantic dreamer type coming into your life, or you trying to give your cup to somebody because you're feeling like that with this new Empress energy coming in. 8 of Coins in love and romance is where you want to work things out. You want to put in the effort, and it's about gallantry, chivalry, kind of, you know, 2 steps forward, one step back, trial and error, keep trying to make it work with someone. You're gonna, you know, it's kind of like you're committed to try to work it out with someone. And there's the Hermit underneath that. Could be a Virgo. It's speaking to isolation, introspection, keeping your own counsel, being single, okay? Needing to retreat. Let's just take a choice to make. 2 of Swords. Third party situation. 4 of Wands, stability again. Reunion again. 9 of Swords. Oh, it's a frightful energy there with the 9 of Swords. Hangman, sacrifice. 10 of Cups, happily ever after. We'll end it there. Alright, so let's pull some Oracle cards. This is Gateway Cards by Denise Lynn. Can we please get 1 card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 18th to the 28th, please? Mending bridges and looking deeper and simplifying your life, but that kind of flipped weird. So can we get 1 card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 18th to the 28th, please? Looking deeper, that came out twice. So this is it. You know, I just read it out to you, right? On the bottom, mending bridges, and that was there before too. All right. Mending bridges, looking deeper. So looking deeper, Deep within me is a majestic radiance. Card meaning things are not always as they seem. Look deeper into the situations and relationships in your life. Something that seems closed may in fact be just ready to open. If you go beneath the surface, you may find hidden gems of truth, light, or abundance. The universe wants you to know. This is a time to engage and reflect. It might be worth taking a second look at something you previously passed over. Imagine a mystical mountain lake where you can see the reflection of the sky and trees. But when you look beneath the surface, you can see sparkling gems in the crystal clear depths. These treasures are meant for you. By exploring hidden crevices in your soul, you will begin to uncover even more profound levels of the vast majesty within yourself. Questions to ask yourself. Regarding my relationships with myself and others, is there an area in which I should look deeper? If I need to go beneath the surface of a situation in my life, how should I proceed? Is there anything that I'm not seeing in my life? Okay, both of these cards came out before. You saw me flip them around. It came out again. So let me speak to mending bridges, okay? Mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender, okay? Heal old wounds with respect to people and situations. Carefully do whatever you feel is necessary to make amends. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. And the universe wants you to know. There are times to drop everything and leave, and there are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there's a wound inside of you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now, for you no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. Take action now. Questions to ask yourself. If there was an area of my life that needed mending, what might it be? What is the first step I need to take toward resolving a current rift I have with someone? Could this card represent something within myself that I need to give attention to or mend? All right. So that's that. I'm going to leave this over here. And let's pull a Collette Baron-Reid Oracle card. This is for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 18th to 28th. Whoa, whoa. Happy, happy, and loyal heart. Okay, and then on the bottom, by the book. But again, that was a lazy shuffle. It kind of just flew out because this hand wasn't poised, wasn't receiving. So let me do it again. If it comes out again, it comes out again. Just like these did. It's okay. If it's meant to, it will. All right, so this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can I get one card, please? Just one card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. To the sea. Looks like this. And then on the top, blessed. Beautiful. Blessed. And to the sea. So let me see. Number 22. Essential meanings. Something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. The Oracle's message. There are moments in life when out of the blue it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. Relationship message. Okay. You are moving toward a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. Next, I'll read To the Sea. Did I read the relationship? Yeah, that was it. Did I read that? 22. Did I read the relationship? Yeah, I did. Okay. Number 7. To the sea. And this says here, essential meanings: being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. The Oracle's message: isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. Relationship message: there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. All right, now I don't even know why this card always goes upside down there. Okay, so now we're going to go to the love and romance portion here with the oracle cards strictly for love and romance. This is the romance angels. Can we get a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 18th to the 28th, please? All right, on the bottom, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. So I just got like these exact same cards for Cancer. I think it was Cancer. I think. Yeah. It's crazy. Free yourself, and I was pointing out this unicorn. He's got blood here, blood over here, blood over here, over here. He's got a beautiful, elaborate kind of chain that goes up here that he's chained. And he's bigger than the fence that's holding him in. This fence is very small. He has to lie down in this beautiful field of flowers to be even in this fence. It's so tight that he can barely, like, you know, take a step. Speaking to a beautiful, magnificent creature being completely imprisoned in this very narrow, small, you know, gated fence. Okay. Easily able to jump out, but there's still that chain. Okay, that chain that's around the neck. Then you got on the bottom, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So what this basically means is, first of all, this is about freeing yourself. Obviously, I'll read it. I'm going to just speak to the pay attention to the red flag so I don't have to read the whole outline for this. This is just about in whatever relationship that you, if it's a new relationship, fuck, I'll just read it. There's no point. I always feel like these messages, I look for all the details, and I wish people would read these things to me when I watch tarot readers, just because I want to know. I mean, I can give you a summarized version, but I think you'd like to know what's in the message, because there might be things that we leave out. Okay, free yourself. Like the unicorn in the image on this card, you may be feeling trapped. Perhaps you've relinquished control to someone else, or maybe you feel smothered in your career or relationship. As you tune into yourself, you'll sense the specific areas where this message applies to you. You can even ask yourself, in what ways do I feel limited or constrained? Trust the answers you receive. This card comes to you from the romance angels because they've heard your call for great love. To experience passion, though, you must first allow yourself to feel deep emotions. In doing so, you may come up against areas of your life where you harbor discontent. Simply by acknowledging these areas, you bring light to the situation and allow room for the angels to help you. As you commit to taking back control of your life, your feelings will naturally thaw and reawaken. This leads to a greater capacity to love yourself, your partner, and your experiences. I'm going to read, pay attention to the red flags. Over here, the romance angels sent you this card to help you notice the unhealthy or disconcerting parts of your relationship. If you are swept up in a new romance, this card serves as a cautionary warning. Pay attention to your feelings and impressions with regard to your new suitor. Don't allow emotion to blind you to characteristics or habits that won't work for you in a relationship. Red flag is a sign that something is off. It can include an indication of dishonesty, disrespect, flirtatiousness with others, substance abuse, or lack of integrity. While your new love interest may treat you wonderfully well in the beginning of your relationship, it's vital that you watch how he or she treats others. Someone's basic character is revealed by the way in which he or she talks and acts with restaurant staff, valet, parking attendants, and other miscellaneous individuals. If you're in an existing relationship, these red flags may signal a need for an honest mutual discussion or couples counseling. This card doesn't necessarily guide you to leave a relationship. Red flags can be markers along the path of healing. The romance angels will guide you to take steps that are healthy for everyone involved, so do follow your intuition. All right. Then finally, we've got the Whispers of Love Oracle cards. Can we pull one card, please? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Last card for the day. Please. All right. On the bottom. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Finally, you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. So I'm going to, and actually, look at this. You got 2 unicorns. Right? So there is definitely a unicorn, special person, blessed vibe here, right? Sorry, Taurus, but it looks like this is very specific, this reading. You know what I mean? This looks like for someone with status, with means, with a legacy, inheritance, and all that deep roots and stuff. And, because all the talk that we've been hearing is valets, waitstaff, treasure, your unicorn, King of Pentacles. It's not speaking to just a regular read here. So, that's for you. And on the bottom, love is all around you. So I'm just going to read both, okay? Real quick. These are very short. So you are limitless, number 4. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. At times, we are too close to a situation and can only see things from one perspective. There is a multitude of possible outcomes to the situation. Take a broader outlook. Release the need to control what is happening and allow your inner knowing to assist you. Things always work out as they should. And then love is all around you is number 16. It says, there is love everywhere all the time. I'm just going to hold it like this, okay? There is love everywhere around you all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Look around you and recognize that love is showing itself to you all the time and everywhere. It may be a smile on a stranger's face or a simple act of kindness. It may be the warm sun in a blue sky. Life is wonderful. How lucky you are to be so loved. Beautiful. And that's your reading, Taurus. That's the love reading for February 18th to the 28th. But do not fret, because I already have your other monthly love reading up for February. Please do check that out. I'll link it at the end of the video. Your weekly love reading for the last week. And you know I have daily readings for you guys all the time, every day. Okay, so I'll have another daily reading out tomorrow. Other than that, your next bi-weekly general is in March, the beginning of March. Until then, take care. Love you guys. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.